The baseball gods delivered tonight. They brought two of the greatest to ever play this game in Aaron Judge and Mike Trout, put them in the same field, and we had actual superstar performances from the same superstars in the same game. That happens from time to time with pitching, but when it's talking about hitting and you got two guys like that and they show up and do what Mike Trout and Aaron Judge did tonight, oh, baby, it just felt right. It just felt good. This is the Hold My Ball podcast. We're going to talk about it. Angels, Yankees. Let's get to it. Yes, sir. We had a barn burner in New York. Angels, Yankees, Mike Trout, Aaron Judge. They delivered, man. They friggin' delivered. If you watch the game, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you didn't watch it, I'm going to just go my quick take on what happened, how it happened, give you a little recap, Jake Savicki style, Hold My Ball style. But we got to start off with Aaron Judge. History made tonight. Passes Mickey Mantle with his 47th multi-home run game as a Yankee. Congratulations to Aaron Judge. In first place, as you guys would probably guess, a man named Babe Ruth, who has 68 multi-home run games in a Yankee uniform. I would like to see Aaron Judge break that. 21 more multi-home run games from Judge. It's certainly possible. Not easy. It's a lot, but it's possible. I would just like to see him break it because I think the modern day baseball is obviously what we don't think we know. It's incredibly more difficult than it was back then. And I would just like to see Judge do it with this kind of pitching. And, you know, if it was instead of 2026, if it was 22-26, 200 years from now, I would hope that somebody breaks Judge's record because the game in 200 years is either going to be gone or it's going to be so advanced that if somebody breaks Judge's record, it would be so impressive. So I think for Judge, I would like to really see that. Angels, Yankees, man. This one goes to the Yanks 11-10 in an old school. This was just a slugfest. If you're a fan of baseball and you're a fan of hitting, this is your kind of game. It just is. Home run after home run after home run. Interesting though, and the funny thing is, I'm gonna plug a little ad in here right now, but it won't feel like one. If I didn't tell you it was an ad, you wouldn't realize till it's over. This podcast is sponsored by Caesars Sportsbook. So because I was looking at this today, I almost placed a bet. I tried to place a bet. I was too late. The Yankees are first in the league as a pitching staff in a good way with home runs given up this year. They came into this game with 3 total home runs given up, which is absurd. In second place, guess who? The Angels with 10. They're tied with a few teams, but the Angels have given up 10 jacks to start the season. I think 15 games in maybe. The Yankees have given up 3. And I wanted to try to bet this with my friends at Caesars Sportsbook, but I could not because I was too late, and I wanted to bet no home run. There was 7 in this game, so it's a good thing I was too late. If you guys do sign up over there at Caesars Sportsbook, there's a link down here. I believe the code should already be there, but if not, Hold My Ball, DYW. You will double your winnings. You'll have 10 chances to double your winnings after you make a $1 bet, and then you'll have 10 chances inside your account where you can choose any bet you want and double your winnings. Maximum $25 per bet, but you can parlay. You do whatever you want. As always, though, bet responsibly, play responsibly, I should say. And, we want to thank Caesars Sportsbook. Without sponsors, this show would be not the way it is, but without you guys, there would be no sponsors. So really, it all comes back to you guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I love you. You know that. Now, let's talk about something else here. Let's talk about the Angels and the Yankees. I wanted to bet no home runs. There was 7 home runs, and it was glorious. It was absolutely glorious. This thing starts off, right? Here we go. What do we got? Where are we at? Let me find this. Will Warren was on the mound, and of the 3 home runs the Yankees gave up, he gave up 2 of them. So I was like, maybe I don't want to bet this. Either way, it worked out right. Judge, Caballero, homer early. They make it 4-0. It's going to stay that way till the 4th when Will Warren, poor guy, man, he hadn't given up a hit through 3 innings. He gets a routine ground ball off the bat of Mike Trout straight to Caballero, who just botches it. He goes a little one hand out to the side. The ball was hit hard, but I mean, this is as routine as it gets for a big hitter, especially Caballero, who's good out there. He immediately was like, hey, that's on me. That's on me. But you start the inning with an error. You start it with a walk. It's not going to go well. It's almost never going to go well. The baseball gods are not fans. They're not fans of you letting people on for free. And it showed up. Fourth inning, Will Warren cruising. No hitter going into the fourth. And he doesn't make it out of the fourth. If this play was made, not the error, he does make it out of the fourth. He goes out, double, out, and he's done. No damage done. 4-0, you're leaving the fourth. But that's not the way the baseball world works. I told you, the baseball gods, you got to be right. You got to do it right. So he ends up getting pulled in the fourth. He doesn't even finish the fourth, which sucks. Ohapi comes in, gets himself a single, scores somebody to make it 4-3. Warren comes out of the game. Bummer. They score another one just to tie it up. And now we're 4-4. And this is just the beginning. This is really where like everything started. So you go bottom five. Boone, credit to Boone. Hats off to you. He makes a move. He made a couple moves here that paid off big time in the long run. And immediately. So he goes pinch hit Ben Rice for Rosario. Rosario was 1 for 2 at the time, I think, with a single and a pretty loud out, line out to center. Ben Rice walks. Good for him. He is their best hitter right now, I think. Then Boone again. He pinch hits Grisham for Grichuk. And I have not been on the Grichuk train. I'm not going to keep hounding on him, but whatever. Here comes Grisham. What does Grisham do? He deposits a 3-run tank into the right field seats. Makes it 7-4 going into the top of the sixth. But lo and behold, what do we know? What do we know? This game's not over. It ended 11-10. I already told you that. So you already know 7-4 ain't nothing to these Angels. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So we go here. What do we get? This is where the fun starts. This is where the fun actually starts. So Judge homers in the first. You're like, oh, one of the superstars that's playing the other superstar homered. That's awesome. And then we get down here and Mike Trout. 7-4 going top six. Here comes Trout. Angels go single, and then a 3-run yak from Trout to tie things up, which was freaking awesome. It was absolutely awesome. But Judge said, hey, buddy, not in my house, my friend. He hits a solo shot about 900 feet. Takes the lead back. It's 2 runs, 8-7 now. So it was tied up at some point. Angels tie it up. Top 7, 8-8, and then it stays that way until top of the 8th when here he comes again. Here he comes again, baby. So now Judge has 2 home runs. Trout has 1. The TV's cutting back and forth to them in the outfield. Like Trout hits his, and it shows Judge and right, and he's like, man, this guy. And then Judge hits his. It shows Trout in center. And there's like this. It's like they're happy for each other. It's actually very weird, but cool. I liked it a lot. So we go back to the top of the 8th. Where Trout comes in and says, we're not done. We're not done. He goes 2-run jack now. It was tied 8-8. He hits a 2-run jack in the top of the 8th, makes it 10-8, heading into the bottom of the 8th. It remained that way till the bottom of the 9th. Old Jazz, woke up for a second, rips a little ground ball through the 4-hole. He is now standing on first, representing not the tying run, but bringing the tying run to the plate, which is a big deal because what do you know? Here comes that man again, Mr. Trent Grisham. And I'm a big fan of Grisham. He's got this swagger, laziness look to him. I could use the word laziness. I don't think he's lazy, but he's got this like the most nonchalant guy on the planet. I'm a big fan of him, defensively and offensively. But he comes up and goes yard again. So he pinch hits, yard, gets another AB, yard. Both of them huge at bats, huge home runs. He ties it up in the bottom of the 9th. And then the wheels just fall off. Absolutely fall off. Tie game, nobody on. A lot of times that's not bad because a home run in that situation, like runner on first, nobody out. It's like a rally killer, you call it, right? Good. Okay, fine. Clear the bases. The pitcher doesn't have to think about runners. Like he can reset. It's not a good thing, obviously, but it does feel like it's like a rally killer starting over now. It's nice to have traffic on the bases because it just doesn't give the defense a break, it feels like. I think any coach would probably tell you, hey, would you rather score 4 runs this inning on, 2 solo shots and a walk and a double and then a single? Or would you rather just be like single, double, double, single, Like, to me, the more you keep the bases occupied and the more things going on, it moves the defense around. There's a lot to it. And in a pitcher's mind, it's like there's no reset button. So maybe I'm the crazy one, but I would prefer to just like tax somebody over and over and score our runs that way. So Grisham ties it up, and here's how this thing ends. It's kind of a bummer. Caballero, he comes up, he doubles. He had a good night. He steals third, which is a huge deal. Angels pitcher just there wasn't even a throw. Gave no chance. I didn't see where the defense was aligned. I don't even know why he really did it. There was nobody out. So he obviously saw something that was very easy for him to take a bag, and he did. So I feel like the Angels might have been sleeping here. And then Wells walks. So you got first and third. He steals second base. Why wouldn't you? Ryan McMahon comes up. No outs, full count, and a wild pitch / pass ball. I guess the scorekeeper is going to have to figure out whether this was a pass ball or a wild pitch. In case you don't know, a pass ball means the catcher could have, would have, and should have stopped it, but they didn't. A wild pitch is like catcher had no chance, not his fault. So that's the difference between the two. This was interesting. Cabby scores from third on this. This game ends on a pass ball, which is crazy. Ohapi was set up. What was it? A lefty. He was set up away, off speed pitch. He had his right leg. He was on his right knee, sitting here, and the ball comes in and spikes. I mean, very difficult ball to stop, but it spikes, and Ohapi slides over, tries to get there, and just really like it ended up going through his arm and his ribs, and he was like this, and it went through his arms and ribs, where you could tell like his upper body couldn't get there. He was also set up out here, and it was way over here, but I feel like if he wasn't on his knee, maybe he could have got there to that. I don't know. Either way, as a pitcher, you got to be better than that with the winning run on third base. You cannot spike a ball that is that difficult to stop. It's just bad. It was not ideal. But man, it just felt so good to watch Trout and Ohtani, almost said, to watch Trout and Judge, two of the best that we'll ever see in our lifetime, show up in the big moment under the New York lights and show out like that. I mean, bomb for bomb. They both had 2 ribbies. Trout had 5, or they both had 2 bombs. Trout had 5 ribbies. Judge, 2 mammoth bombs. I mean, not one of these home runs that either guy hit of the 4 were anywhere close to, like, they were just both no doubters. And as a baseball guy, obviously we love to see that. I mean, it's one of my favorite things. So a very good game. I'm gonna rip a card real quick. We're gonna rip a card here. I'm gonna pull it up on my phone. We'll do this live. I'm gonna go Slab Dynasty, another partner of ours. You guys write something in the comments here. Just type Slab, SLAB, or Dynasty, Slab or Dynasty, or both if you want. You don't have to tag anything. You just leave a comment. We're gonna pick somebody to give you a free $25 ripping of a card on your own. There is no, we could give you a card. I could give you whatever I pulled right now, but I don't really want to do that because the whole fun of it is ripping the card, like the excitement of watching it. So instead of just sending you whatever I'm about to get, we'll give you money to rip your own credits, I should say. Let's see. We're ready to go here. Are we? We are. I'm going to go. Vladdy Guerrero, 2024 Bowman. We have an auto. It's an auto. Gem Mint 10. This is a beautiful card. I thought this was Vladimir Guerrero Jr. I was all excited for a second. It's a $46 card. When you get the young guys like this, you got the opportunity to watch it grow and do a much more expensive one. So Slab Dynasty, our friends over there, I'm good on that. I'm going to hold that. You can sell it right back if you want to. You can for 92% of the worth. So that's always kind of nice too. you buy some cards and you might be stuck with them. This one right here, I could sell that right back if I wanted to. And that's the show, ladies and gentlemen. Type in Slab or Dynasty, and you will have yourself a free rip coming your way. I do have to talk about one more thing before I go, because this is just this is just baseball. This is just baseball. Crochet, one of the best the game has seen, left-handed pitcher for the Boston Red Sox. Cy Young, like right there with Scuba last year. Who was it going to be? We don't know. He's been dominant again this year. These guys all look good. Crochet goes 1.2 innings today and gives up 10 earned against Minnesota. That hurts the ERA. Cy Young chances, like for real, his ERA is up to 7.58. That's just tough to bring down. It takes time. It's not going to be tough for him to bring down. He'll have good outings, but it's so weird to see somebody that good get racked. And it just tells you, if you're not a baseball person, it tells you this game requires a little bit of luck, a whole lot of skill, but really a little bit more luck. I mean, this is actually crazy to me. 0 strikeouts, 2 walks, 2 homers, 9 hits, 18 batters faced. Holy crap. 55 pitches, 30 strikes. Like, just, hey, not your day, dude. Hey, buddy, not your day. That's what you say when you come out and you pull him because he got pulled in the middle of the second inning as a coach. You don't say, hey, good effort. Hey, we're all right. You don't say any of that. You got to be honest, because that's what feels the best. Not like, hey, don't worry about it. Like, no, worry about it. That was friggin' brutal. Like, you walk right out there and you just go, hey, not your day, dude. Give me the ball. Slap him on the ass. See you later. Like, that's what you should say. No big leaguer, especially a guy like Crochet who's that competitive, that good, he's not looking for any sympathy. Tell him like it is without being a jerk and say, go hit the showers, buddy. Because he's going to do that anyways. It's 11-0 in the second. It's crazy. That's the show, guys. We got more to talk about tomorrow. There's a lot going on. The Pirates look really good. I owe a formal apology to O'Neal Cruz, which I will make tomorrow. Andy Pages, best hitter in all of baseball. That's a fact. It's not a thought by me. It's a fact. So lots to talk about this week. You guys know how it goes. Like, share, subscribe, do all the things that don't cost you any money. That makes me happy. I don't want your money. I just want your time. I just want to hang out with you. I just want to chat with you. I just want to talk to you. I just want to come back and forth in the comment section. Your opinion, my opinion. We agree, we disagree. It's all love here on the Hold My Ball podcast. So thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. I will catch you all in the next episode. We're out of here.